What's up, my friend? Welcome back to another video. And today I wanted to share the results of my latest course launch with you. This happened quite recently, and I'll share with you what I did to sell it, and then how I basically looked at the results afterwards. So this was a 5-day launch. It basically was a Monday to Friday, and that's typically how I do all my launches. It's usually 5 days. I usually don't sell over the weekend unless it's like a holiday that extends into the weekend, and I'm trying to do a holiday sort of sale. But for a pretty traditional sale for me, it will be a Monday to Friday sort of launch, closing on Friday at midnight. Now, to give you some context about this course, I'm in the music niche. I help composers and arrangers, songwriters help write better music, choose instruments for their music, stuff like that. And one of the core tools that they have to use in composition is using their ear. So ear training is very, very important. Understanding not just how to write music, but how to understand music, how to interpret music, and therefore improve our chops as a composer to help us come up with ideas more easily and understanding what we're listening to in our head, and then translate that out into our tools, in our pianos, in our softwares. So this is quite an important course, I would say. And it's also a little bit more niche. My flagship courses cover more of the start to finish process on music creation in general, like how to write music, how to orchestrate, how to mix and master. But this one's a little bit more niche, right? It talks about how to train your ear to become a better musician overall. So I kind of had two choices. I could make this course more expensive than my flagship courses because it's more niche and it's not necessarily taught as often or as much in our circles. Or I could make it cheaper to make it sort of an entry point course. And then once they use this course and apply the material, they're then ready for the flagship material, right? It doesn't quite fit into the flagship stuff, but it does really stand strong on its own. So I decided to go for the latter option. I decided to price this a little bit lower than my regular courses, which are usually between like $297 to $497, like between $300 and $500. This one I actually priced at $150 intro price. That's with all the bonuses, and then they had the option to get the standard version without the bonuses for $97. So it was $97 or $147. And now the regular price will be $197 and $247 post-launch week. And yeah, that's basically how I promoted the course, or what the course was all about. And in terms of how I actually sold the course, it was primarily to my email list. And so here you can see I did a 5-day launch, right? On Monday, I sent out 1 email. Tuesday, I sent out the second email. Wednesday, launch 3. Thursday, launch 4. And then Friday, I sent out 3 emails. 1 in the morning at 9 o'clock, 1 in the afternoon at 5 p.m., and then 1 in the evening at 10 p.m. And my 10 p.m. email is always like a 2 hours left courtesy reminder email, like we're closing the doors in 2 hours. If you want to join us now, sort of thing, right? And these emails are primarily meant to remind people who may not have checked their inbox as much on Fridays, right? So I send out multiple emails just to make sure everyone has a chance to see it as much as possible before the time ends up, and then they can commit one way or the other. You can see my email list is about 10K, almost 11K. So if I was using the 0.5 to 1% conversion average, then I would expect between 50 and 100 people to sign up. And as I'll show you in a second, I got 50 people to sign up on the dot. So keeping in mind everything happening this year with, I think, online business becoming a little bit less reliable this year, or like platforms like lead gen platforms and stuff, and people being more careful with their money, right? They don't have as much expendable income. I was kind of expecting on the lower side anyway, so 50 was just about what I expected here. So it was pretty much on target. And yeah, I wanted to give them a good sort of no-brainer price that they could jump in and really just start training their ear. So yeah, I did an email sequence, or not sequence, but set of emails over the week. I think that's 4, 5, 6, 7 emails in total. And so in terms of the actual amount, the top 2 offers here are the ones that I promoted. So the standard version was $97, and the premium version with all the bonuses was $147. So here you can see I sold 4 of the standard version, and then I sold 47 of the premium version, with 1 refund, pulling it down to 50 sales in total. So with all the bonuses and stuff, I tried to make it as juicy as possible and made it pretty much a no-brainer. For the extra $50, you get all this extra training, and for this one low price of $150. So yeah, as you can see here, we have just about 7K which adds up to nearly $10,000 Canadian, which for me is quite a successful launch for my list size of around 10,000. So I was pretty happy with that. For 1 week, 10K is not bad at all for me. And yeah, if you wanted to see that in terms of the graph, this is what we can see here. So here you can see this is when I actually started the launch. On Monday, 10 people signed up, right? And then Tuesday, Wednesday, naturally the sales go down a little bit as people start to procrastinate. But the super fans, the people who are the most into your products, they want to jump on first. Those are the people who will jump on immediately. Then midweek, it kind of dies down. And then as Thursday comes, right, as Friday is approaching, people start to go like, oh yeah, the deadline's coming up really soon. So Thursday, they start to pick back up. And then Friday is where the majority of the sales came in. 27, as you can see here on Friday. And then I left the doors open until the morning of Saturday, just to let the trickle over come in as well. So there's 4 sales there and 1 sale there. For one person who missed the announcement, then they emailed me personally and asked if they could join after that. And that's it. So you usually will expect to see this sort of U curve, right? It kind of bumps up a little bit. I guess they call it a V. So it goes up a little bit, it goes down midweek, and then it jumps up at the end of the week. And you can expect around half of your sales to come in on the last day, depending on what course you're selling, what your offer is, and what day of the week you're selling as well. And that's it. That's all I wanted to show you. Those are the results. I'm relatively happy with this. I could have gone more expensive with the course and sold less copies, or I went a little cheaper and sold more copies. So I decided to go with the latter, mainly because I wanted to put this material in as many people's hands as possible. I didn't want to outprice people who needed this training, right? This is really fundamental stuff that's really important. So I wanted to share it with them. And yeah, I wanted to share the results with you. So let me know if you have any questions about this process. It's pretty standard, it's pretty simple, but if you have any questions about what I did and how I did it, I would love to share with you. And yeah, if you're interested in trying Kajabi for yourself, if you want to start selling your courses and your memberships, communities on Kajabi, it's a really good all-in-one system that allows me personally to run my entire business on the platform without having to worry about any third-party plugins, integrating things together. It really does the job on its own, and so I've really enjoyed using it. You can see everything I just showed you was within Kajabi, and it just makes things really simple. So if you're interested in trying out for yourself, then they usually give you a 14-day free trial on their website. But if you use my affiliate link down below, christophersu.com/Kajabi, then I'll get you an extended 30-day free trial, as well as 2 bonus mini courses, Kajabi in 30 days and content marketing for creatives. You'll get those both as a free bonus as a thank you for using my link down below. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.